again with another video, guys, and as you can tell from the title, this video is just to open up to you guys and let you guys know really who am I, who is Ellie B, and just to share just a little tip of some of the experience that I experienced in life. And this is going to be one of more videos that I do, but this is just like an introduction video, really, of the videos that I'm gonna do on the channel. And I think and things in life recently, and people that I have met recently have really opened my eyes up. So to share, be me. Like, don't be scared to tell the truth. Don't be scared just to put your story out there and be you or whatever, because that's how you learn, that's how you heal from it. So yeah, you guys know, I am a mother. I do have kids. So I really think it's a role model for my kids, for them to know, like, your mom is a strong person. She been through things, but just because you go through things don't mean that you can't overcome them and you can't, turn your life around. So with that being said, let's hop into it or whatever. I was molested as a child. I got pregnant at a young age. I suffer from depression. Right now, I'm not, right now I'm just trying to kind of rebuild myself again. So let's touch on the molestation part. I got molested. I was in elementary school, and like I said, it was by a family friend. This went on for a pretty long time, and I was too afraid to say anything or whatever the case may be, because I was young, I was scared. Nothing like that ever happened to me, and I didn't have a mother, or I didn't feel like I had a mother that I could talk to. I grew up in a household. My grandmother, she was an alcoholic, so it wasn't the best environment to be in. We was verbally verbally abused, by our grandmother, because she was an alcoholic. She said some things to us that was you don't say to a kid. And that's one of the main reasons why, I was real sheltered and couldn't say. I just felt like I couldn't, open up to anyone and say it. I'm being hurt, and then the person, would threaten me and say this and say that, I was a child, so I believe everything. You guys, I'm telling you, that experience in itself just altered, the way I thought, and for a long time, I often blame myself for that or whatever, because I feel like I should have said something, but like I said, I was a child. So that is something that I really, that is one of my biggest regrets or whatever, not saying anything. And I till this day, I still deal with it or whatever, and I look back and say, oh, I just let this one situation alter my whole entire life. That's why I have daughters, and I always tell them, tell me anything. If someone do something to you, or someone says something to you, tell me. Good touch, bad touch, it just really, altered me as a person. You guys don't understand. Some of you guys do. Some of you guys been through that or whatever. And for people who haven't been through that, they just don't understand. How could you not say something or whatever the case may be? And it's not that. It's not it affects every single part of your soul, your body. You feel worthless and everything. Because sometimes I would have to, go to school and act like nothing ever happened, or I just would act out, or I would just act out in other ways for, I thought, show me attention, I'm being hurt or whatever, and it just altered everything. you know, and that led to me, you know, getting pregnant at a young age or whatever, because, you know, my mom, she would always be at work and stuff like that, or, you know, we'll be left with my grandmother or whatever. So, you know, no one never really taught me, you know, how to communicate or whatever, or no one never taught me that, you know, to build a good relationship with a, you know, with a man or whatever. Because after that, literally, when I was a teenager, you know, I was on, you know, I was hurt by one person. I would never feel that way. So I was just had an ice cold heart. My heart was ice cold. So I wasn't able to like build a good foundation relationship or really genuinely love a man and how a man's supposed to treat you. You get what I'm saying? Because I was taught, or I wasn't taught, I experienced one thing, and that was a man controlling me or doing something to me, and I couldn't fight back. So that was my way of fighting back. I was going to have control over what happens to me, and it wasn't the right way, because like till, you know, right now, you know, I'm in my 30s, and, you know, I'm not married or, you know, anything like that, and I look back and I be like, you really mess your life up because you kind of rob yourself of being happy, you know, and like you didn't really have to, you know, experience all the stuff that you experienced or whatever, you know, but I learned from everything that I did experience or whatever. So, you know, just the relationship part or whatever. And then I was jumping in these relationships, that relationship, or whatever the case may be. And I was just really still that little girl that was hurt. I was hurt, you know, and I just didn't have an outlet. I was doing, you know, all the wrong things to, you know, try to make the situation, justify the situation and make it better. Like I was saying, oh, no one's going to do this. And I was just like not telling the truth. I was just like really, really, you know, I was just really not a good person because of this one thing that happened. And it's not like I'm not using it as a crutch, because I take full responsibility, you know, for my decisions as I got older. But, you know, I just, you know, I wish I could have went about it the right way. So I'm making this video because I just want, you know, to put it out there. If something happened to you, you know, if something happens to you, like you've been molested or anything like that, you know, it's always like the biggest thing for me, I should have said something. But don't let it alter your life. Don't let it hold you back from being a great person, being in a, you know, relationship, or, you know, don't let that one thing affect you. Just don't let it do it. Because, you know, I understand that, you know, from my experience, I really understand that, you know, it takes time to heal, but in order to heal, you have to be honest with others. You have to be honest with yourself that you're not okay. And in this day right here, I'm letting myself know I still have healing to do. But also, you can't be ashamed of anything that happened to you. You cannot be ashamed. You have to move forward. You cannot be ashamed of the person that you are. And like I said, and surround yourself with positive people who are doing something with themselves and who will be willing to push you and stuff like that. You know, lately, you guys, prayer has been my friend. Let me tell you, I've been praying and praying and praying and praying. God, take this away from me. God, you know, show me a better way to do this. God, take this, you know, insecure spirit away from me. Take this I'm not good enough spirit away from you. I've been praying. That's has been my prayer. Make me a better person. Make me a better mother. Make me a better, potential wife to somebody, or, if you speaking into existence, but before I become someone's wife, I have to become a better person. I have to heal myself, and yeah, guys, so I'm going to wrap it up. But that's just something that I really wanted to get off my chest or whatever, because life is too short to have one thing hinder you, and I have multiple things that does hinder me, or whatever the case may be. But we'll touch on that in my next video. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video.